was just listening to the commentary. I was like, and
Same,
like
same, same.
commentators are like, oh my god, Norris is going to try. Norris is going to try and do something, do something, do something. I'm like, no, he's not. We've seen how good Norris is at chasing Max. He's not. Like, what are you talking
But
about?
even,
We
I mean,
saw
even
this last
with
year.
such a
Like,
good
why do
car.
you have? Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Kicks and Curl podcast, a podcast that unites checkered flags and offside flags. Joining me today is Shagore,
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Shagore,
yeah.
and
After a
and
very
Neil
long
also.
time.
Neil. Shit. Now Shaguni will again be like, oh, Neil ko itna thanda.
नहीं. So
Oh,
I
poor
think
guy.
this is a gag that we have. Like जैसे वो माइका का होता है ना, Micah Richards always gets bullied by Kate Abdo. Neil is Micah Richards for you. ऐसा
No.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, मी हरी बैजर
Real
क्रेमर हम
Micah.
सबको ऐसा इतना
No.
अमेजिंग वाला वेलकम होगा और नील का नील ये है
Yeah, I
जिंदा
mean,
है.
I think probably out of the three, Neil would be the most okay being Micah only. Can't be an Arsenal legend. And I don't want him to be Jamie Carragher.
Jamie Carragher. Please.
But okay,
Stop talking about winning a league when you haven't won one.
okay. But before we get to kicks, we have to talk about the curbs. The curbs. Because F1 is
Yes.
back, baby! We are 3 weeks too late, but F1 is back.
So the thing is, there is not much to talk about in those 3 weeks combined. The Japanese
Okay,
Grand
so
Prix was
what
so
we'll do is
boring.
we will do a small recap of Australia and
Yeah.
China. What
Yeah.
was, Shakuni, your favorite moment of the Australian GP weekend?
That it ended. I was so happy.
Neil?
I can't remember what happened in Australia.
I know. I fell asleep.
Oh yeah, I was the one who was watching.
It's the first time in our history. I fell asleep watching a race.
So as you
The
can see,
first
fans,
9 laps,
it
and
was
not
so
because I
thrilling.
don't think it was. But I don't think it was because it was boring. It was because I
Yeah.
slept late and Australia's early morning. So I was like, okay, I set everything up. I put it on the TV, and then I was just like, went back to sleep. Woke up after the race was over,
But-
and Neil told me who won.
I really think because the Asian races are not for us. The ones that start in the morning, they are not for us because half the time, so in the weekends we are sleeping because Saturday or Friday we would have done something and we won't sleep. So we can't. And if we are by any chance,
To be fair, there are only like 2 or 3.
yeah,
So
but
it's
those
okay.
okay. So the three races that went, tell me honestly, which was the one that you were like, nahi, I am ready. I am so amped up. I will watch the entire race, and you actually enjoyed the race because you were so full of
Well,
energy.
I
The
mean,
sprint. I enjoyed the sprint when
the
Lewis
China
won.
one. Lewis
Lulu.
one. Spoiler alert. But spoiler because we've not talked about it. But I usually don't have a problem. Before I got
Ah.
married and I got married to a responsible man, what I used to do was for the Australian GP weekend, I would pull an all-nighter
Yeah.
and start like just stay up late watching Netflix or something, and then around 3-4 o'clock I would start watching NBA, then watch NBA matches, and when they were over then watch the race and then go to sleep.
Yeah, so I missed
But
that
this
NBA part. I tried to do the same thing for Australian GP, and I was
no no
just
no
like
no no
waiting. I was waiting, and I have no idea when I slept. And all of a sudden, I woke up because kuch to hua, and I wrote race chalu. I started the race. I'm like, "This- I woke up for this.
yeah. Okay, so then what was the blunder of the weekend for you?
Blunder of the weekend. I think something happened with the Ferraris, right? The
Something always happens with
no,
the
no, that
Ferraris.
was
There's
Australia was
nothing
the
new.
one where that
Australia was the one where
water.
Piastri went on the grass.
No, not
Yeah.
that. There's water in my. There's
Yeah,
fluid.
water in my thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
there's
yeah,
fluid.
yeah.
There's
Words
fluid.
of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
Ferrari
How have
pit
we
crew is
already
so full
got
of wisdom.
Ferrari memes?
So many memes, man.
3 races,
Oh my
3
God.
whole folders full of memes by Ferrari. 3 races.
In just one race.
No, in all the 3
Three
races.
days, over three.
Yeah,
Oh my
all
God,
the
in
3
all the
races
three
they have
races.
given us
Yeah.
memes. Even this
So
race
I
also,
guess
Charles
let's.
was like, I know what I'm doing.
I remembered something about Australia that Lewis and his engineer were fighting.
Yeah, the
That
K1,
was
K1 or some button.
yeah. And he was like,
And
"Let me do my thing." Okay.
leave me alone. I know
Leave me
what I'm
alone.
doing.
I know where the button is. I can see the button.
But, yeah. Let's talk about China then quickly, because Lewis Hamilton has become the first driver to win a race and get disqualified in the same race weekend.
Goat for a reason. Goat for a reason. That's all I can tell
Oh
you.
my God.
Do you guys think Charlie looks pissed because
They
of
both
this?
of them are pissed. Trust me when I say this. Both of them are pissed because they have no idea what's happening. When they get the car, they try to understand the car. The pit says something different. The track is entirely different. Whatever is happening around them is extremely different, and they're just like, "We are surviving. We are surviving."
Seriously. There's
So,
so many
the
memes
favorite
where
moment of China was, of course, Lewis
Lulu.
winning the sprint.
Yeah. It was so.
Even that the sprint qualifying lap that he
Yeah.
did for the
It
pole
was good. It was a really good lap, and I have no idea where that pace went because nowhere to be found.
nowhere.
That
Nowhere in
pace
the
is
main
nowhere.
quali, nowhere in the main race.
No, not just China. It's not even in Japan. Japan,
Yeah,
that pace is not even there in Japan as well. It's that
Yeah.
Mercedes cold race thing. It's just it comes out of nowhere. They also don't know how it is happening, but it is happening. We are winning.
I know, I know that Fred said that they've changed the car and everything. I'm like, why? Why? It's the last year. You had a good car last year. You just had those stupid blunders with Charles in like Silverstone and Canada and everything. So why are you changing the car? You don't need to change the car.
I think they have some
Like this.
upgrades. Ferrari is the first one to bring the upgrades. I think they are coming this weekend.
that's
What-
not called
they
upgrades
need
when you
to.
slow down.
No, like going forward. Okay, so
That's
now
okay.
that now that the previous 2 weekends are done, now you know why we did not do an episode, particularly on the Australian GP, even though it rained and there was a lot of chaos in Australia, but like it was too early for us old people who need our 9 hours of beauty sleep. So let's talk
it is
about
not beauty sleep when you cross 30. Sorry. It is mandatory sleep when you cross 30. Beauty
Yeah.
sleep phase is gone. It is sleep. It is just sleep.
It is just sleep. Adulting sleep.
Yeah.
That sounds like a. It's okay.
No.
Japan. Japan. Let's talk about Japan.
Yeah.
And Duhan had a pretty crazy crash in practice. Apparently, his DRS, either he did not close the DRS in turn 1 or his DRS did not close by itself, and so he took.
Isn't
it was
that
a
a
very,
penalty?
very nasty crash.
Just
No, it was practice session.
still
It was a
DRS not
practice session.
DRS
But,
not,
but if it is a failure of the car,
then it should be a penalty to the like the team, right? I'm not talking about a
but it's
penalty to Duhan.
practice. But it's practice. And the penalty is that the car got destroyed. That's penalty enough. I think so. But glad to see that Duhan was okay. And yeah, what did you think about Yuki's debut for Red Bull? Finally.
It's okay. So because we have not done the recording since we started the podcast and before the season began, I was the biggest vocal for advocate for Yuki joining the Red Bull, but not this way. I hate that he had to join Red Bull this way with not giving Lawson enough chances. Not that Lawson is better than him. No, he's not. But I know it's the Red Bull way, and Red Bull does the things like these. But it is just sad, pathetic, and it's just extra pressure on Yuki. And we saw the result. I know the car is shit. That Red Bull, I have no idea how Max is
I don't
doing
think
it.
he was particularly bad though.
He was bad when it's compared to Max. You have to understand. Max.
Everybody is
can't
bad
compare
compared
to
to
Max.
Max.
No. So, okay.
No, but you compare him to Sergio Perez, Liam
Lawson,
Lawson.
I think Lawson finished above Yuki, if I'm not wrong. The problem is with that Red Bull being so unstable and Yuki going from that a stable car to I have no idea what Red Bull has built this season. And Max doing so good, Yuki doing I'm not saying bad or extremely poor performance,
but not as good as
not
Max.
as good as Max or not as good as what we want from a second driver of a top team. And then
Yeah.
Lawson going to the Racing Bulls and finishing above Yuki, that's a punch to the gut. And that
Oh, Lawson did not finish above Yuki. Lawson
Oh,
was
okay.
17th, Yuki was 12th.
okay,
So-
my bad.
But here's where I think the difference is, because we have seen Yuki do so well in the Alpha Tauri for
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah,
He has the most kind of, what do you say, armor towards this narrative of, oh, it's the driver.
Yeah.
possible.
And I think now that another white boy has failed in that car, it is going to be like if Yuki was put directly after Sergio Perez and he was not able to perform, even then we would not have reached the conclusion that it is the car. They had
Yeah.
to get a white boy in for him to not succeed, to be able to finally say that it is the car. Because before that it was a South
Yeah.
American and now it's an Asian driver. So, I mean,
But I mean,
listen,
just-
it is not conspiracy theory, okay? F1 is racist.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. So,
But to be very honest, hands down, Max is just. I mean,
bro, I cannot believe that
was-
guy won.
and
Like,
that too
he
in
won the race.
such a crazy car that is beyond control in turns. It is it has so many problems, and still he is bringing out results like these. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, and okay, this is one problem that I have. I think a lot, most races, what happens is first 5-6 laps, if the drivers are not able to gain any positions or anything, they immediately go into tire management.
Yeah.
Immediately it's like nothing else. If in 5-6 laps you're not able to do anything, just go into tire management. Okay. Second is that these cars are not even I feel like now these cars are not even suited for all these custom made racetracks.
Yeah.
Because if you look at all the races in a calendar, which race actually has
Overtake.
that thing of overtaking opportunities and this that? Brazil,
Not
Bahrain,
in the DRS, a non-DRS overtake. DRS overtakes, we all
just
get it.
DRS also, but Japan also, how many DRS overtakes were actually there? I started doing
Yeah.
something else, man. I was just listening to the commentary. I was like, and
Same.
commentators are like, oh my god, Norris is going to try and do something. I'm like, no, he's not. We've seen how good Norris is at chasing Max. He's not. What are you talking about? We saw this last year. Why do you have so much faith? And the third thing I want to say is, McLaren, what the fuck is wrong with you? You have two drivers. You know, the craziest thing is, Christian Horner said in a press conference before the race, he was like that the biggest problem for us is that we only have one driver versus McLaren having two drivers, so you are able to make some strategic calls. And what was their strategy? It was nothing.
Their
There
strategy
is
was,
no-
let's see what happens.
Exactly.
We'll see.
I want to see. You know how Spygate happened. I think Strategygate also happened. People from Ferrari strategy have transferred some knowledge to McLaren because
Very possible.
there is no strategy. I'm like, what the fuck are you? Have two drivers in a position where you can make something out of this season. And like, can you? I know this is super early, but after 3 races, McLaren and like Lando Norris is 1 point ahead of Max Verstappen. 1 point. Max is driving a shitbox, and he is 1 point behind. Because I'll tell you this right now. This is not like, and I think Max also said this in a press conference, and this is not bullshit. That McLaren and Max Verstappen's hands, it's a repeat of 2023 season.
20,
That
it is
McLaren.
no. He will score so many points that you can combine two people's like the second, third points combined.
Yeah, that was 23.
23.
But that was like 2023.
2023.
Yeah,
Yes.
2023.
Where only two, like, Sainz won one
Sainz
race.
was the only one who won Singapore. Other than
Non-Red
that,
Bull.
every race was a Red Bull win, and 2 of them were Checo wins. Everything else was Max Verstappen win. Like, that McLaren in the hands of a actual championship talent, nobody gets close. Nobody gets close.
Okay. Again, Oscar Piastri, good racer, not a championship material. I'll say it again. I don't care if it's McLaren who.
It's just his second
No,
season.
No.
no. I'll tell you what. See, one is like it's incredibly difficult to overtake on Suzuka. McLaren does not have
Well,
the
it's
balls
not-
to be
no,
like
no,
Lando.
it's
Let
not.
Oscar pass and let us see what pace he has. If he can go for what do you say? If he can go for a win, or if he can attack Max or something like that. Attack Max if he's able to overtake and then try and back, because Oscar actually got very close to Lando, but then was not able to do anything. And then if you're not going to get team orders, why would you destroy your tires to potentially lose a podium also? Like, how long do you expect Oscar to be in his dirty air if McLaren on the pit wall can see that Oscar potentially could be having a better race and
But it
has
is-
more pace? Why not ask Lando to let it go and ask Lando to stay in his DRS, so that if they are able to close that gap, if Oscar is able to close that gap and carries Lando with him, then they can maybe make something out of it. Then once that overtake happens, then Oscar can try and back Max into Lando, and then Lando can make that. Like, there are ways that. This is the problem with McLaren strategy. Like, why not? Like, they did not try to build a tire offset. There is no different strategy. Everybody's going for the same strategy. It's medium hard.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That is it.
So, to be very honest, F1 is becoming more and more boring because we can predict the result in the first 5 or 10 minutes of the race, and
Exactly.
then the entire race actually goes the same way each and every person watching has predicted. Like, not even a single thing goes this, that. There's no surprises, no.
Unless there are like drivers who come close or something.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, something like that happens. Some incident happens, or it starts raining, or something like that. Then all hell breaks loose. But apart from that,
I was
There
listening to.
this stat that I saw that the quali top 6 are exactly same as the top 6 that finished the race.
Yeah.
yeah,
Exactly.
Exactly same.
Like,
So I was listening to P1 with Matt and Tommy, and they were like, nobody cares that these cars are fast. If there
Yeah.
are not going to be overtakes, and if there's not going to be racing action, there's no point of Formula 1. Like, there's no point of F1 being the most fastest competition. That shit does not matter.
Yeah.
People breaking lap records and that does not matter. Make the cars slower, make them
I agree.
lighter, make them like reduce the width of the cars, make them lighter, so that there is actual, because these modern cars are not suited for custom built tracks. They sure as shit are not made for street circuits. Like, out of all the street circuits that we have, where do we actually have good overtaking? I would say Vegas to an extent. Vegas has been not the worst, but other than that, no street circuit. Even on these
Vegas
custom built
actually
tracks.
is good because it has a few places where the road is extremely wide, like the non-DRS
Wide,
zones.
yeah.
So those are the only angles or the
Yeah,
only
but they
places.
cannot, like, unless they're planning to give us 24 Brazilian GP, because like Brazil is the only racetrack where it
Brazil
works.
has overtakes
where it
after
works.
overtakes. It's
Brazil is
like-
amazing. Overtake galore. Like you cannot, like that track is amazing. They're like, it doesn't matter how broad you make your cars. This track is like literal
We
perfection,
have
but
a-
you can't
yeah.
have every single Brazilian racetrack. So like the problem is clearly the cars. Like you cannot get rid of every single circuit, because I
Yeah.
think Austria, Silverstone, Bahrain, Brazil, I would say these are the 4 racetracks where you get good races,
Yeah,
where there is action.
overtakes.
Even
and-
Zandvoort to an extent, I would say. Last couple of Zandvoorts have been good. But like, other than that, there's nothing. Even Jeddah, to an extent. Like,
Yeah.
I still think that the best Jeddah race was the 2021 race. Like, that was...
He brake tested me.
pure.
He brake tested me. Why is he brake testing
Brake
me?
tested me. Yeah. Oh my god. But that was like different drama. But in terms of like just racing action, there are very few tracks. And so like we can't go and change every single track. Like clearly the cars are the problem. So like make them slower. It's okay if you're not breaking lap records. As long as there is
Action.
drama and racing action and overtakes happening, and like just the opportunity to have an overtake. There were so many times in the Japanese GP when like people get into DRS ranges, but like that straight is not enough to
For overtake,
be able
yeah.
to make an overtake. And like then throughout the circuit you lose any advantage that you might have gained in the DRS.
And then you are back at that the 900th, and then you
Yeah.
are trying to get back again. Then you are back at 200.
And then after a point, people stop, like drivers stop doing it, or they back away because in the dirty air they're destroying their tires.
Yeah, true. I mean, it was a
And
smooth
this tire
space.
management problem also, man. I feel like what can be done? Like you either like you make every race a mandatory 2 or 3 stop. Like
Oh,
they have to stop.
Did you not see? I sent you today only, right? Pirelli came up with a new tire compound, C6, an even softer tire compound, which will go even fast. That's their tire management.
I mean, but it doesn't matter. It's like it's ultra soft, super
Yeah.
soft. Like it doesn't matter as long as. But if there is no strategy element involved, then what is the point? What
But-
is the point?
but
Because
doesn't
they
it mean that
immediately
it
go
will-
into tire management.
Soft tires are degraded the quickest. If you have an ultra soft, it will get degraded the quickest.
But like
Yeah.
ultimately soft soft tires very rarely would get used in a race unless there is a super late safety car, and then it's like a 5-10 lap race to the checkered flags, laps remaining, like 5 to 10 laps
No,
remaining.
I think
Unless
I
that
think the
happens.
soft tires are used by the people who have not had a good like like a quali, and they want to cover the distance in the beginning so that they can use the hard tire in the end. I think that makes it a good strategy. But what now everyone is doing is they go for hard and then medium, so that in the later
No.
stages they get
Soft is used, usually soft starts are used by teams that are mid to low, but they've qualified and like they are in the top 10, so that softer tire will give them an advantage over top teams that are starting on mediums or hards, so that they don't lose their track position and then go on hards. The other way around, like if you are in the bottom 10,
you'll
then
use the
you
hard
use the
sorry.
hard
Yeah, yeah,
tires.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I said the
yeah,
opposite,
so
yeah.
medium people will go
But
do
the thing is
what do you say,
that hard medium
pit
medium
stop.
hard that hard medium medium hard thing, it's so predictable, and we all know The moment
No,
the
but
pit window opens, everyone is going to, like, the medium will go for
no,
hard.
but here's my. That is why I want it to become like a mandatory pit stop because then it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Then you don't have to necessarily go into tire management because you can do a medium hard.
Yeah.
But because you have to do those mandatory pit stops, you can just be like, okay, I have to push because like there's no like you don't have the need to save your tires because you know that you have to pit stop.
And I
When
think
you
with,
decide to pit stop is a different thing, but like
with 2 pit stops, the chances of undercut and overcut increase so much. Like, you can see a lot of pit
yeah,
strategies happening.
something like if the cars are not changing and we're not going to get overtakes, like at least give us some strategy element. Like
Yeah.
at least let us watch McLaren do nothing and Ferrari fucking it up. Like give us something.
To make it more entertaining.
Yeah. So, yeah. But oh my god, Max Verstappen is like it's getting more and more difficult to deny him anything.
Yeah.
Like
I am,
he is one of the greatest
if not the
drivers.
greatest, one of the
most
greatest, like,
talented
hands
drivers
down.
right now. Yeah.
Like, he
Yeah.
has proven himself time and time again. You give him a good car, he makes it a great result. You give him a, like, an okayish car,
Shitty car.
he gives you a great result. It's like that guy's.
And that it speaks, right? You
Yeah.
remember his start that we said that if he has not DNF'd and he has always finished in points.
Yes.
Exactly. So like Max has been racing for Red Bull since 2016. Red Bull did not always have the best car.
Yeah. And he,
Yeah.
like, so,
So
I mean, he is a generational talent. I think nepotism
Yeah.
only works
He's
in
just
F1. Nowhere else. F1.
No,
Barring
but I
Lance
think
Stroll, we have
barring
had,
Lance Stroll.
yeah, we have had a few here and there problem.
I mean the
as
Hill
well, but-
family, Graham Hill, Phil Hill, Damon Hill. Damon is the only one who is not. No, Damon Hill. Hill
He's
has
won
also
also,
won a
yeah.
championship.
That Hill family is like the most goated family in F1. Like, when they come, you just move aside.
Oh yeah. But oh my god, like nothing more can be. There can be no more question about how
Max
good
wins,
Max
yeah.
is. Like it's.
And that is
But,
coming from
on a-
two
on
Lewis
a-
Hamilton
on a
fans who
more
hated
positive-
Max for the longest time. We are saying that Max is goated, like, literally. It is us.
Example.
Exactly, that's
Oh
what I'm
no,
saying.
but it
we
is
both
us.
have been
But like, and don't go on like the Lewis Hamilton fans you see on social media
Yeah,
because
no.
they are like unhinged right now. And like, listen, I'm still angry about Abu Dhabi and everything, but it was not Max's fault. Like even then in 2021, I
exactly.
was not mad at Max for it.
More so at Masi.
That time I said,
I think
yeah,
the
Masi
only
and,
time we have been
yeah.
actually mad at Max was Monza. That car on top.
Yeah, Monza. Yeah,
That car on top was the time when we were actually genuinely pissed at Max. It was like, what
Genuinely,
the hell is...
and like I've just the one thing I don't like about Max is crash or yield mentality. Other than that,
Yeah.
perfect. He's a good like stepdad to Daniel Kvyat's daughter. He's a cat person. He's a pure racing. Like all he does is racing. He's
also
iRacing
plays
simulator.
He
Plays
like
FIFA.
doing 24-hour sim racing, coming to the race, fucking
Imola.
bossing the entire race, no fucks given. That guy
And
is-
Lando even then could not chase him. Lando Norris cannot chase. Like, it's just.
And his no fucks given attitude is like, I like
But
that.
He's sassy
Okay.
in press conferences. Oh my god. So
but
good.
okay, did you guys see him, like, when he won the race? He went to hug everyone, like shake everyone's hand and everything. Did you see Josh Verstappen? If I find the video, I'll share it with you. Josh Verstappen did not have any emotion, any happiness, anything. He had the most fuck all poker face on his son winning in a shitty Red Bull.
Yeah, he's a narcissistic psychopath. Like,
He
why are
is-
you surprised? We know this.
But so my only thing is, like, the amount of harassment Max has gone through in his childhood, I sometimes feel so bad for him. I'm like, it's okay. He was made this way by his father. That crash or no yield mentality comes from that asshole who cannot show a
Yeah,
single
yeah, yeah. But
emotion.
again, I have said this again. Like there comes a time when you grow
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
up,
But
you grow out of it. But it's okay. That is the
yeah,
one negative against a lot of positive. I
yeah.
love that he loves cats also, man.
And he
Max
hates
And the
Verstappen.
video you
he
showed me,
hates
that
the
him
F1.
loving that daughter, I was like, oh my god, such a good dad.
Oh, he
Yeah,
is. He
he's
is
such
amazing
a
to that.
Kelly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And now he's going to be a new dad.
Yes.
He's going to
Actually,
be a new
she's
dad.
pregnant also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. So I like the commitment that I won't be like my dad.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he's very sweet with. I think her name is Penelope, right?
Yeah. I think. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I think.
So
And
sweet.
she also, like, if you see some of the videos when she is with Max, she also behaves exactly like Max. Around the car, she will have the look at the car exactly like how, if Max is checking the engine something, then she will also go. She will also try to see what's inside the engine. Ah, it's so cute. I'm like, we
Oh,
have a
but he's so gentle with her and
we
so.
have a
Oh
future
my
academy
god.
winner if Penelope comes to the
If
academy.
she wants to, but
Yeah,
I'm
if she wants to,
100%
if
telling
she
you right
wants
now,
to,
Max Verstappen is not forcing a kid into racing.
if she
He is
wants
like,
to,
listen, buddy, I know what it takes. Unless you absolutely 100% want it, even if you're at 99.999,
we are
we
not getting
will
it.
act on that 0.001.
But if she comes to F1, I am Team Penelope. I am there
Oh,
because
yeah. Yeah.
she
Oh my god, Max Verstappen as a racing dad. Oh my god, it's going to be so cute. He's going to be so cute.
true, very true. He'll be in the
Like,
paddock.
where's the lie? I mean,
Yeah.
he's
Just
such a great.
I'm
He's
just
such a good
imagining
dad.
the strategist saying something bullshit. Max is like, you walk up, I'll tell her what to do.
I'll do the strategy. I'll do the pit stop also. I'll tell you what the setup should be.
Leave
But
it.
Max, you don't know all the data, bitch. I was driving it in the
I
simulator
am
for
the
the last
data.
48 hours.
I
You
am
shut
the
the
data.
fuck up. I know. I am the data.
It is very possible. It is very possible.
Yep.
Yeah.
Max,
Max Verstappen as a racing dad is toxic to everybody else except Penelope. It's like nothing is going to stand in the way of your championship.
Yeah.
I am going to make sure. Shitty strategist, get the fuck out. I will make the strategy. Don't know what to do the setup? Me.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you how the car should be.
The race engineer is like, overtake available. No, one more lap in
Not
the
now.
DRS. Then not now. Next lap.
Save the energy.
Penny?
No, don't use it now.
Listen to me. Next lap. Trust me. Do you trust me, Pen?
Who's
Yes.
the
Next
world
lap.
champion? Who's the world champion? I am. I beat.
Daddy.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't need that. He doesn't need to do that thing. Penny, do you trust me? Trust me.
No. It's to
Next
the
lap.
it's
Next
to
lap.
the principal, the team principal, whoever that might be, and the race strategist. Like, I have won championships.
Oh my god.
I beat Lewis
Imagine
Hamilton.
if she. Yeah, but imagine if she's like, I don't think Max is that arrogant who's going to be like you're literally portraying him as like, if Jos Verstappen had Max Verstappen's career, that is how Jos Verstappen would talk. Max is not like that. But I feel like imagine she's like 10, 11, she's like, Max, you know what, I actually want to get into racing, and Max is like, okay, you know what, come sit with me, and then he's teaching her simulator, this, that, how to overtake, late braking, वगैरह वगैरह. Then he teaches her how to play DRS chicken and win. Oh my god. Penelope Peak, if she comes into racing, oh my god, she's going to have the best kind of support. I can't, if somebody just took out this portion of us talking about Max as a racer, racing dad, and just dad, nobody could say that 3 years ago we ardently were like, fuck Max.
Yep.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I think F1 does that. Like,
But I mean, to be fair, like this is how boring Japanese GP Grand Prix was. That this is what we've talked about.
for the last 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah. But okay, so because we have more to talk about
Yes.
on the other side of our podcast, I just quickly have to give you the prediction update. Guess who's leading, bitches?
I did not predict for Japanese only. I forgot. I literally forgot.
Yeah. I'm up with 12 points. Honey Badger and Neil are tied at 8. Shakuni has a meager 2 points. And Kramer has not made a single prediction. So,
Really? I think
Yeah,
he
he
predicted
hasn't-
last race in Japan.
Yeah, I
Nope.
think he predicted.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Last to last race, right?
He predicted one race, I remember.
One race because I copied his thing and then made edits on that.
no, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Didn't?
No.
Dekh lo.
Okay, whatever it is. I doubt it. If he's just made one, I doubt he's gotten 10 on 10. I'm still leading, so it doesn't matter. So, anywho, the next GP is Bahrain. Hopefully, it will be less boring.
Yes.
And good track for overtaking.
Is it
Ferrari
this
has.
weekend?
Yeah, this weekend. Ferrari is usually good there. Fingers crossed. And
Can't say that it will be a Ferrari weekend because I am not trusting the people behind Ferrari.
I can't trust myself. Oh my god. I was talking to on our Discord, I was talking to Guni and I was like, I'm lucky that, first half of the season I can still take Ferrari pain because Liverpool is doing so good. It remains to be seen. Second half of the season, I might go into depression depending on what happens with Liverpool and Ferrari.
Oh yeah, you might have next season like the double Reds, the Liverpool Reds and the Ferrari Reds.
I mean, I don't.
But
listen,
there is
out
good
of the
news
big
for you.
three Reds,
There is good news for you, right? Today.
Yes, we will discuss it in the next episode.
Yeah.
Until Bahrain, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
If you've reached till here, thank you so much for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell to always know when we post new content, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.